Okay. Right. No intro today, we're just jumping straight in. To the only people who ever watch, thank you for joining me. So... I've been a little bit busy. As you might be able to tell, I'm currently level 19 and I'm about to level up to 20. Now, I've done a bit of off-stream stuff literally all day in preparation for this. Okay? I bought a new staff that I've never once used. I got this weird bow while I was jumping around like crazy. Like, I went to the northern border, I went to the the eastern border, and somewhere around here, some stupid ogre thing attacked me. Did a bit of off-stream testing involving Oblivion gates. And yeah, we're going to be attempting to break the game today. We're going to try and increase my damage output. Not my defense. I'm fine being a glass cannon. Gonna go kill a couple of more Oblivion gates for fun, progress the main story, and I might do something even more. So there's a there's a few things that I'm going to use temporarily, okay? Because as it turns out, most people like watching me for the combat, which I hate. I hate it, but it's interesting, I suppose. So, as a brief thing, I'm going to make it so that I don't need to do combat in the areas that people find boring, so we can speed things up, while simultaneously making it so that whenever there is combat, we can just have fun. So, to that effect, I've killed about 2 Oblivion gates more. So I started with this, and then I've now got 2 of these, which both of these have Chameleon. And in terms of my equipment, I also gained the Spectre ring while I was buying shit. Also, you might see my money. There's no duplication here. There's no glitches, no duplication. I went and raided several cave systems, dungeons, ancient ruins, everything. Also that I would have to haul it from, say, all the way over here, here, and here, and here, back to here. And it was not worth it. But what it did do was I've now got my mercantile up to 100. So because I've got mercantile up to 100, it doesn't matter where I sell the stuff to, they'll always buy it for the maximum price. So that's nice. I no longer have to do the long walk of shame. Other things I'm going to be working on, obviously, are sneak, security. Those 2 are big ones. Alteration, I'm just spamming consistently. I've had a great idea. I found this out by complete accident. You can use ease burden to make it so that my carry capacity is higher. So with that being said, why not just use ease burden, or try and get up to the point where I can use beast of burden? That's the intent anyway. So let's go start with a level up. The grind never stops. The grind never stops. So I'm going to be leveling up first. I just wanted to showcase some of the dumb stuff I was doing off stream. Oh, the other thing of note is that I accidentally started a few quests, but they weren't really that important looking. They're just going, I'll explain them as they come. But I bought this shitty little house because I had a whole load of spare cash, and it was easier to reset the day over here for all of my usual shenanigans with the Thieves Guild. So, first we're just going to sleep for 1 hour. Level 20. $55, $95. And let's do that. I do not have another level. That's upset. Ooh, I'm right in front of it. Ooh, I think I just need to level up. Hold on. How much am I away from that? Oh, I'm very close. Hold on. I might very well be able to level up real quick. To 21. Yep. Alterations up again. And now I'm level 21. I knew I was close. So, with that, my agility's max, and I've got my intelligence up to 60. I'm gonna keep raising int because it's imperative for my new goal involving certain magical abilities. The rest is going to be dumped into... I'm gonna ignore speed completely. I'm probably going to ignore strength. Might hit willpower a little bit. Most likely just going to finish off some of the other stuff. Okay. So, now that I've hit 21, certain equipment should be spawning on the enemies. And that's extremely important. So, I had a little bit of a dig through some of the information. I was originally going to start enchanting some of these elven stuff because it's light armor and it's good for what I'm intending. But then I discovered that glass armor exists and it only starts at level 20 and above. So, to start with, I have this quest called Nothing You Can Possess, and I'll explain it. So, the guy who was buying all those weird Aelid statues that I kept picking up, I sold him another one, and he told me, hey, how about you go to this other place and explore this ruin, which doesn't have a statue, probably, but certainly has something. I then got told by one of his other... Oh, that's 2,000 gold. I don't really need it. But, I had to do a little bit of digging, asking around the shops for information. Some guy named Claude told me, hey, don't actually, don't go there. So, we're going to ignore that because I haven't actually been to that part of the map yet. As you can see, I've been to the north, I've been to the west, not everywhere, I'm missing like several places I want to go. But I've never been east or south. So, we're gonna head in that general direction. Not really. This weekend's been interesting and at the same time very boring. Saturday was good. I won't even deny it. I had a great time on Saturday and I don't really remember what happened for the most part. There was no alcohol involved, I'll tell you that. It was just like, hey... Was it really? No, it's pointing me somewhere else. Yeah, it's pointing me somewhere else. I made pancakes on Saturday. Right, that's what was so nice. Sunday was boring. I mean, I basically just played a game for most of the day. I did get some stuff done in my personal life that I was looking forward to getting done. Ah, I've triggered something. It would help me a lot if the game could show me where it's, show me whatever I've triggered. It's a damn crab. Okay, screw that. Today, I didn't really eat properly. I'm not even gonna lie. I had cereal for breakfast, which was nice for a change. I'm trying to get off of cereal and eating something slightly healthier. It's not been going so great, but I'm trying. And then I nearly missed lunch. It just disappeared. I was so focused on the game, I ignored everything. It was I got chicken nuggets though. So, honestly, I haven't had chicken nuggets in like nearly a year. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Angered something again. Well, let's follow the path a little bit. I want to see...
You dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion?
Let's see. Arrows of Numbing. Thank you kindly. I don't really need any of this, but I'll take it.
Can I help you?
You good? You
Carry
good.
on.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, the pancakes were awesome. So I went to the store a while ago. This was like 2 months ago, and they were running a major sale. All things alchemical. This place is dead. Unfortunate. I would have loved the alchemy supplies. Am I still being chased by crab? Seriously, how far away does this stupid crab have to go before it's just gone? Anyway, I bought a whole load of pancake mix, like an obscene amount of the stuff, because I wanted to swap my daily breakfast intake from cereal to pancakes. Sure, it's not exactly the healthiest swap, but between you and me, I like pancakes a whole lot more. I thought it would work out, you know? Where am I going? I got turned around really badly. Alright, let's just activate this so I can warp to it again. Alright, discovered. And then let's just jump this direction. I went the complete wrong way. So I got chocolate chips and put them in because I was really wanting something special. So, chocolate chip pancakes were the menu item, and I will never regret it. Honestly, awesome decision of mine. Yeah, I've settled for having oatmeal instead. But truth be told, sometimes I wake up late for work. I'm not exactly fond of the time I get up. It's good work though, so I'm not going to complain, but I would be lying if I said I liked getting up at 3:30 in the morning. What's this? Oh, another fort. Okay, something else to explore later. Alright. What did I anger? Oh, a Spriggan. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this lag is getting really freaking annoying. Graphics. Game. I do like Ultra, but it does not work well when I'm streaming. Confirm. Oh yeah, that's way smoother. Fantastic. So in terms of today, I'm actually thinking I've got a piece of salmon. Seasoned really nicely, waiting to be cooked. Cracked wood cave. Where? Huh? Here? Ooh, that's promising. Let's go in here and see if we can just grab some stuff. So, I'm thinking of cooking the salmon tonight. It honestly sounds good, but I'm not sure I'll have the stomach room for it. It's a tripwire. That's blocked off, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. Honestly, I'm envious of that. I really am. I would love to game with the homies, but, recently they're busy IRL, like, literally all of them. Some of them are in a voice call right now, but it's not exactly... You know, I was hoping. You know, for... I was hoping for something slightly tougher than goblins, maybe some vampires? Bloody Hand Rat Farmer. What on earth cave did I stumble upon? These guys just have a legitimate... Do these goblins have a legitimate rat farming business or something? What a weird place to have on the map. Oh, now that's a voice... Sorry, that's a face I haven't seen in quite some time. Hello, Taffy. Yeah, it's been like that for a very, very long time. Now, forgive me, I'm pretty sure I remember, who you were. We met back in 2022, right? Or 2021? It's been a little while, if I'm remembering correctly. Damn, this place it might just have to be abandoned completely. It's literally just goblins who don't even have special equipment. Yeah, no, these guys don't have special equipment, and I don't know if this cave is even worth farming. Oh boy. Yep, okay, then I remember exactly... Holy shit, I walked right into you! No, so I remember who you are, Taffy. Hello, Selexia. How are you today? Okay. I'm grabbing this and getting out. That's not worth the weight capacity. Okay, let's just book it out of here. I see no reason to continue. It's just a goblin cave. Unupgraded goblin cave to boot. Okay, hello there. I can't believe you exist. Is the Bloody Hand some kind of specialty group or something? Oh, that's a lot of money. I'm taking that. Yeah, let's get out of here. This difficulty curve is nothing. Let me out. Yeah, I know, I am beating up some random goblins. I can't believe it. The answer to that question is no. I'm pretty sure that everyone from back then, is either gone... Well, no, not everyone. Sometimes, very, very rarely, I speak with Cloud. I mean, I think we spoke once... Once in the last 2 years. And the rest have just stopped talking to me, and I'm fine with that, actually. I'm not really trying to go back to how I was, and I'm not trying to cater to the same crowd I used to know. It's not something important to me, so I don't think about it, and that's all that matters. No, actually, I specifically, when I started back streaming again, said that anyone who's been around when I was streaming before is welcome back, but things will be different. I'm rebranding. I'm going to be changing my character a little bit. Yeah, I'm going the right way. I'm going to be changing a few things of how I act. And if people don't want to interact with me because of it, so be it. I don't want, and I don't want any connection with the people I used to stream with for the most part. Not until they've either decided that the new me is okay, or not even that really. It's there's some people I just don't want to interact with anymore. But almost all of them have a mutual understanding with me over that. So it's not like it's something new. It's just a used to be a thing problem. Either way, it's a non-issue. I haven't seen or heard from... Oh. Yeah, this lag is infuriating. Are you guys friendly?
Someone well met. Good
You are friendly. Okay. I've accidentally killed some people before.
Watch out for them if you're heading north. We ran into goblin war parties northwest of here while starting to build a new settlement. My family and I are still trying to figure out what to do. We spent everything we had to buy the land and supplies, so we can hardly go... Say, do you think you could help us? We need to get the goblins off our land so we can start building our new settlement.
Okay, sure.
I had a good feeling about you, friend. You should...
Let's just speed run this one really quick.
You've agreed to help them clear. I've done some scouting around. The caves around here are infested with goblins. But two tribes are at war, and their war parties are crossing right through Cropsford. What you'll need to do is stop the war. Goodbye.
Stop the war? I'm interested in watching it.
Yet? Goblins have their own reasons for doing things. Don't make sense to us, usually. But I've learned a lot about their ways over the years. Each tribe guards a head in its lair. Whose head? I don't know. A sacred tribal title.
Well, what ended up changing...
Anyway, if you want to rile up a goblin tribe...
a number of things,
their
really.
tribal head, which is often what a rival tribe does. Just
I realized that how I was going about it last time was very mentally draining. There were a lot of factors coming in
So to stop the war, all you need to do
that
is
weren't exactly under my control,
find the
and were messing with my ability to play and have fun and stream without any stress. This has been just a long time coming of build-up. I stopped streaming.
Well, you could always just fight your way into Crackwood Cave and kill their shaman. Every goblin tribe is led by a shaman, but she mostly stays hidden in the heart of the lair.
It just kind of built up, and then of course my old streaming group kind of imploded. We're not going to discuss what happened there. All that needs to be said is that I will never look back, because if I continue to do so any longer, I'll never be able to go forward. And then, of course, there was some other minor things like, hey, I am going to be really tired most days that I stream. And I stream very late. I mean, almost no one streams at this time of day.
The two nearest are Timber Scar Cave and Cracked Wood Cave. Here, I've marked them on your map. Unfortunately, crops...
Wait.
Don't underestimate the
That
goblin.
lady has just said, marked it on your map. Cracked Wood Cave. Cracked Wood Cave. I was just there. Cracked Wood Cave was that stupid goblin den full of just generic rat farmers. I didn't want to go back. Okay, well, we're just going to ignore that quest for
They're
now.
more dangerous than they look.
As if I'm going back into that easy cave. Well, I'll do that off stream, if anything. I'm planning on breaking this game today, and I'm planning on killing a couple of, gates? Oblivion gates? What the heck? Oh. I see. I encountered a bandit. Sir, you're wearing mithril. That axe is really frickin' important. Gimme. Okay. And that's what this spell is for. Oh, I'm still over encumbered. Okay. Inventory. All. Heaviest. That's only worth... I mean... We're just trying to get underweight. I mean, I suppose just dropping... 20, 50, 75... 675... Now let's just drop the stupid axe. Aha! My target! My friend! It is time to kill an Oblivion Gate. Yeah, so anyway, things that are going to be changing. Because of all that, I'm going to be changing, not my name, I'm keeping my name. No one, under any circumstance, can make me give up my name, J. Karma, over some dumb drama. Ooh, that's freaky as heck. I do not appreciate you. Stupid spider creatures. F off. I just want my I just want my flame antronarchs, and we'll be all fine. I'm going back to my roots a little bit with it. I'm going to be dealing with some Neptunia stuff for the long term. I mean, it's already kind of obvious. I stream Neptunia games on Fridays, and my stream information is always going to be in the top right for now. Ah, shit. There we go. I won't be using the correct glitch for this area. We're just going to make it through really fast and... yeah! Actually, yeah. No. I've just angered someone. Who the heck did I anger? Well, I don't know who I angered, so I'm just going to shoot this guy in the back of his skull. Holy shit! What is wrong with this? Holy, hold on. There we go. Well, that was not going to plan. I'm losing a lot more health now that I'm level 21. Trust me, I would know. Ooh. Okay. Then, yeah, let's ignore the claymore. I don't have the, weight capacity, and I've got enough money to not care anymore. Maybe I should get a better healing spell. It doesn't matter. So, I haven't heard from you in a very long time. How are you doing, Taffy? Like, what's new in your, life? stupid fucking flamethrower. Wait. What's hurting me now? It's that one, isn't it? Hold on, I am dying and it is not going well. We are drinking the health potions. I bet it's the guy up here. He always spots me. What do you mean I'm over? Oh, it's because I'm not casting Feather anymore. And I see what you're doing, Celestia. Good. Hopefully you're having fun with that. I'm not too big on the Vroid stuff myself. I've tried it. I've tried it quite a bit. But, to say the least, I was not particularly interested in continuing my studies on that matter. Ah, fuck. Alright. Stupid lizard's down. Oh, by the way, since a lot of people in this chat have heard it a few times, if I'm inconsistent with how I describe my moving forward, that's my bad. Sorry. I am doing this again, while not being... It's not... Okay. I more or less just, I've explained this enough that I didn't think I needed to again, and thus now that I need to again, which is valid, I am blanking on exactly what I need to say. Ah, I see. Well, I mean, fair enough. Wait, what? I'm still getting, you're still, like, Nami's server still gets notifications of me going live? Why? Well, I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Just, like, odd? Yeah, odd. What on earth? Oh, that's just blood. Okay. Nothing. More ways up. Okay, this should give me some very nice mediocre level armor or weaponry. I mean, yeah, that's true, Celestia. It's just the fact that, you know, I wouldn't have expected it, I guess. Like, you can remove me from the bot, certainly. Interesting. I'm not advocating it for it or anything. It's just like I would have thought I would have already been gone, considering I resigned from Nami's moderator position team quite a while ago. It was one of those things that just had to be done. I'm not. I've explained it to her already. I'm not going to explain it any further. Balance between work, life, and streaming is going to be 100% non-existent, okay? I'm trying, don't get me wrong, but with how I work, I spend 14 hours a day involved with something involving work, whether it be driving to work, working for 12 hours, getting back home. So any and all balance is already gone. It's not even an option. What I'm instead trying to do is trying to find ways to make sure I'm energetic after work. So that I can actually be an entertainer. That's been a little bit easier because I've swapped to, I've started trying out different strategies on how to stay awake and how to stay energetic. It's actually been really helpful. I won't say that it's been perfect, certainly. Another hard door. And then this goes out to the main Citadel Hall. Alright. Go on then. Fuck, what the hell? Woo! Okay. Shit, that's actually what I'm actually too over encumbered. Okay. So if I go over here, go by weight, I want to keep the sword because it's worth a hell of a lot. 2, 4, 6, but that's like, yeah. That'll have to do. Alright, let's get upstairs now. So, I'm not really one to advocate for energy drinks. I actually despise them. Coffee does horrible things to me, as well as energy drinks just straight into the gutter. But, despite that, I've been told near constantly by my friend group to try out their stupid favorite energy drink company, the one that I keep hearing. There's two, actually. Okay, I'm losing health and I don't understand why again. Probably me getting hit by a fireball, if I'm being honest. But I'm very cautious in these places. Last stream that I did, I had entered one of these buildings and immediately fall dead on the ground because of some, something on the ground? No, it was just a bug. Let's just go. So, I gave it a shot. I bought, this is not sponsored, this is not an advocacy, but I bought a thing of Gamer Supps and I bought a thing of Advanced GG. And yeah, it's actually been helpful for post-work. I'm not entirely certain I'm supposed to be using it in the way that I'm doing, because it's actually meant for, like, you know, well, all energy drinks are meant to be like sports drinks. They're meant to help you when you're doing the exercise. But I'm not doing that. Okay, for frick's sake. Why am I going down? I don't need to go down. Anyway, so far I've tried 2 flavors, one of each. So far I've tried them in different scenarios. I know which one I like more at the moment. I'm going to be trying out some different ways to balance it out. It's not... I can tell it's not good for me. but I can also tell that it's helping me a lot. Like, to an absurd degree, it's helping me. Let's... Okay, that's worth the trouble of figuring out what to drop next. No, let me... Give me that boots back. What? Oh. Why do I have an arrow? I don't want that arrow. It's worthless. Something's firing it at me. Come on, let's get up. Fucking son of a... Alright, Penance of Faithlessness. Too heavy. You serious? Okay. I'm so used to those poor... Shit. I was so excited, I thought I would be able to pickpocket the thing. Ooh. Fancy ring. And the way up. That's like the only reason to kill these things. Fancy ring, fancy equipment. Like, that guy has got a weapon that destroys armor faster. Yep, agility's been damaged. Where'd your sword go? Ugh, too heavy. And I'm over encumbered again. I need to just find somewhere to dump stuff. Well, I mean, I just did that, so let's get out. Okay. Oh, the craziest shenanigans. What do you mean I'm over? Oh, right. I don't need to kill it, so I'm not going to. Those stupid lizards drop nothing of value, except for their teeth. No items, just mana. Okay, well that's both of them down. Hypocrisy, longsword, shield. Okay. And all that's left is this sucker. Who caved almost instantly. What were you holding? Daedric Warhammer for 5k gold? Oh, fuck. Okay. That is way too heavy. Longsword of the Glacier. Okay, well, we'll figure out what to dump when I get out. Or who knows, maybe I'm lucky enough to be right next to a town. I will never get over that. That is so cool. I love that animation. Actually, I have a fair question, okay? Yeah, actually, this is a really, really good question. Because most of the time when I'm talking about the old crowd, I'm talking about a time when I was how best to put it? I'm thinking back to when I was with Taffy, which group are you asking about in terms of like contact with the old crowd? Because yeah, I don't have any contact with Mint anymore. Sleepy Bear, I haven't heard from since, like, she dropped off the map completely a while ago. There, town nearby? I mean, that's a tower. That's not even a town. I'll take a small settlement. Okay, let's see. Even if I drop it, I'd have to drop these other two things as well. What's my mana at? 136. And my casting for... not that. 170. Okay. Okay. Well, that was the group I meant? Yeah, okay. So, Bunny. You mean Coffee Bunny? I haven't heard from that bastard since, like, look, I don't know. I mean, I was still talking with Jelly at the time when Coffee just disappeared. He just disappeared off the face of the earth. And then I haven't spoken with Jelly since I commissioned her. We didn't really get along very much. Spud was nice. I wanted to thank Spud for what he did back in the day. Because it took me too long, but I kept up my promise. So, let's see. I'm going to, if you will give me a second, I'm going to just check if there is a town nearby with this part of the map. Because I'm hoping to sell, or if I can't, I'll just dump. And Nami, yeah, as I mentioned, we speak very rarely, but we do. That map is worthless. Interactive map. There we go. So, I'm over this darn basin. Settlement. Ah, there is one. Okay, thank goodness. There is one en route. You have to make a slight detour, but it's not even that much of an issue. Okay, I just follow the road. That... Yep, okay. Oh no, Celexia, you're part of a completely separate group. You're part of, the Kitten Corner. So, the people that Taffy's talking about are completely separate. Like, I see you around quite a bit, actually. I mean, I saw you yesterday, I saw you today, even though I didn't interact. I was a little bit out of it those last 2 days. As it turns out, the general lack of ability to hang out with friends, and the fact that almost all the friends I've ever made don't play the games that I like to play, it just kind of added up, so I never got a chance. I actually did get to play with family recently, though. Some of my family members really enjoy survival games in the same way that I do. And so, let's check. Yeah, okay. Sorry, it'll be a little bit short, but I'm definitely going to make it to the town. Don't worry. I will make it, and I will apologize deeply after that. So a couple friends, like some of my very old friends, like people who used to live in my neighborhood type old, when I still lived nearby, got together with my siblings and my parents, and we all just started playing random games together. It's been a little bit awkward because I'm less of a friend to those friends than, oh, hello, random. Peak riveting gameplay. Oh my gosh, I've got another bandit. Okay.
That's the best you can do.
Hold on. Inventory. Drop. 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 I'm not getting cornered by you, lot. I see you. You've got a third member, too. I can see him right up the hill. You think I don't notice? Well, I'm already over encumbered. I might as well take it all. Screw you, dumb enemies. So, I've taken it up upon myself to just build something radically crazy in any game that we're doing together. And I'm thinking of starting to stream a bit more often. It's really difficult to balance out my Loot Goblin intensifies. It is intensifying way harder. Alright. I think I can take a couple hits from this bugger. I missed that shot, but it's okay. Glass Curious. Okay, we're getting closer. I've got another enemy. Oh, it's a timber wolf. Okay. Wait. Damn it. I should have not shot it. Like, it was bugging out and pushing me along. I could have used that to move way faster to the nearest settlement. Like, the nearest settlement is about right here. So, I just have to get up this darn hill and sell my inventory. So, anyway, let me talk about something way more interesting, okay? So, I've been taking a lot of inspiration from this game, and I'm trying to make use of it in a Minecraft setting, as well as Terraria, for my friends that are doing that recently. But otherwise, one of the biggest things I've done is that there is a tabletop RPG system that I found. It's not any of the standard ones. It's one that's brand new, okay? Just hit 1.0 like a couple months ago. called Angel Sword. I found it because of one of the YouTuber who made it. She's awesome. Okay, we are very similar. I mean, I saw myself in her and herself in me, in the sense of we have similar backgrounds. We similarly escaped situations that were not ideal. It was just like a one-to-one. If anything, she's a bit more intense than I am, which was interesting to see, and I appreciate it. She's also way better at rambling. Like, I used to be so good at talking. Everyone in my family has this trait. We're all chatterboxes, all the way to the end. But unless something gets me going, I can't talk, because for some reason, I decided that out of everyone in the family, I would be the punching bag and just listen. Not talk, just listen. Everyone in my family can have a phone call with me where I'll say at most 50 words in the conversation. 50! And the entire rest of the 30-minute long conversation is just them talking. There it is. And so, we have a wonderful ability that I've just basically suppressed because everyone got annoyed at me. But, as it turns out, that ability of just talking non-stop all the time about random junk that catches our eye is really damn useful for streaming. And there's a dog. Another dog. Yeah. Well, as with everyone, if you want to stream, stream. And if you don't, don't. I've tried every method possible to get my friends and the people that perhaps aren't my friends, but I thought they were, to stream again. Okay? Like, I am not even joking. My friend Caps Lock, he can't stream, not because he's just doesn't have an interest anymore. He tried it, I made his stuff for him so that he could actually start it up, and it just never went through. And that's okay. And then I've tried convincing Nami for literal months. It is supposed to be over here. I wasn't lied to, was I? No, this map should be accurate. Oh, it's on the waterfront. Oh, okay. Bit further south. Or west, I guess. West? Yeah, west. Do not tell me it's on the other side. No, those are just ruins. There it is. I see the house. I am almost there. 130 meters. And I swear, I will not pick up anything unless it's worth over 1,000 gold. Okay? I make this promise for the stream. I can just pick up loot goblin stuff next time. I will not do it. I am deeply sorry for my poor decision making. Anyway, yeah, no, she's good at rambling, my family's good at rambling, I'm good at rambling, but only under certain circumstances, because I just got so used to not talking. I mean, when I was younger, it wasn't a very good trait to have. If you know little kids, you know little kids. So, one of those things that I was doing recently, there's this show that I loved watching, okay? It's a dumb TV show called... Yes, I know walking simulators are a popular genre, and perhaps if you look at the wonderful view that's blocked by this rock, you would say, damn, son, worth the walk. But anyway, there's this TV show that I'm watching again. I love it, but I also hate it, and I love it too much to drop it completely. It's called Death in Paradise. It's just a generic murder mystery type show where every episode someone dies and a detective okay, the premise is a British detective and a French secret agent are on an island together. My Nern route. And every episode, a murder happens. Hello. Oh, are you guys enemies? You're enemies. You're enemies! I was under the impression I was gonna sell stuff. What's that? Bravo. And you can't... I mean, even if I could, I can't fast travel. So you're telling me that I walked all this distance just to be ambushed by a pair of dumb necromancers. Okay. So anyway, because of how it is, the premise of the show is kind of dumb. They're on a tropical paradise, and death happens, and they have to solve a murder. And you know what? I'm not even going to lie. At least with the first 2 seasons, it's still fun to watch and rewatch. Apparently, they're up to season 14 now. The furthest I've ever seen was season 5. Every now and then, they have to get rid of, every now and then, the main character gets replaced because, not because of boredom or anything, but because the actor doesn't want to continue. But the show must go on. So the episode I saw recently, a guy, like the main detective, what is follow, oh, it's a fucking, give me the arrow. I can't believe I swore to a crab. Anyway, fuck, do you guys just want me to dump stuff? I'm willing to lose money on this. I'm sure this is not what anyone wanted to see when they joined the stream. But anyway, while you guys answer, the guy who got murdered was handcuffed to the detective. And it was such a crowded space that no one expected him to die. But he just got stabbed in the back, clean, immediate death to the heart. And the whole thing seemed like an impossible game. And yes, I've seen the show a few times, so I already knew who did it. But it was the how and the why. Alright, I'll keep the shinies. I'm heading over. I can see the town. That's slightly better. Let's put away the bow. Fort Grief. I mean, I can kind of see why it's called that. But in terms of things going on these days, I don't really have much in real life that can be talked about. There's not much to do around town. People have made that very clear. My cousins have made that clear. My family's made that clear. My peers of the same age and people 20 years older than me. There's not a single damn thing to do in this town, save for bowling. So, if I want to go, I have to travel any direction I want and just travel for a few hours. But I will say this. I've found a lot more interesting things these days than I've found in the last year. I've not been able to have much fun because of life situations and my work situation, but things are generally looking up. There's another show that comes to mind and I can't remember what it is. Are you just going to a shop? Yes, anywhere, any person, anything that will let me sell my inventory. Anywhere at all. If there's one on that island, I will stop going in that direction and I will go straight there. But I just think that's a camp. Either that or a giant mushroom. Right. So, there's been a lot of really bad shows and movies coming out, and it's really hilarious to see how everything goes. Back when The Last of Us Part 2 came out, I warned the people around me, hey, it's not that... Oh, I don't know how the despawning mechanics work, Balze. So, like, for example, I can't teleport. Like, I can't teleport because I'm over-encumbered. I could drop my items over on the Cadlu Chapel, okay? Teleport to Bravo, sell half my inventory, teleport back, and there's like a 50-50 chance that my items would despawn. I've had it before. When I was exploring the dungeons and the caves around here, I accidentally dropped something in Vilverin. Went, I'll pick it back up. Went back, and it was gone. And conversely, something in Wendir stuck around for like 3 days before I came back. And then finally, the worst one of the bunch, Halwanique. I came up with the brilliant strategy of abusing the physics engine, okay? I would fill my inventory up to the brim, but to the point where I only need to drop one item. And so I would drop that item, and pick it up with the physics engine, and just run with it. And that would work, but it would despawn the item in like 5 minutes. Not even that, 3. So I had to be quick and lucky. So if I were to drop something right now, well, not literally right now, I'm over water, okay? That's a mistake. I could have dropped it, and you know what? If I get any more stuff this stream, which I shouldn't because I won't, I can't believe I did this. If I get any more stuff, I'll try that. Because for what it's worth, it's an option that might work. The only reason why I didn't? If I go check my inventory, this Daedric Warhammer is 5,000 gold. 5,000! It is also 93 pounds. I don't want to drop this and risk never seeing it again. I'd have to drop so much more just to fit that in, because that's almost 100 pounds in my system. Actually, thank you for the reminder. If I can get this aberration ability up quite a bit, I believe that's what it's called, it'll let me carry a whole load more. So let's see. What else is there to talk about? Oh my gosh, same, Selexia. I have really high hopes, okay? There's a really good chance that this won't happen, okay? There's a really good chance it won't. But after a few discussions have gone around in... I don't want to talk too much about politics, because there's going to be a lot of division, and personally, at this moment, because of the people watching, I would just rather have a fun time than get into a political discussion. Because I can go on for hours about the stuff. I don't get a vent system for it. No one lets me talk. No one. Not a single damn person in my life will let me talk to them about politics. So it just kind of stews and festers in me. But anyway, what with the talks of no tax on tips and no tax on overtime, it's past like a third of what needs to be done. It's past 1/3 of the way to get into law. I could so use no tax on overtime. Okay? I rely heavily on overtime in my life, and if I don't have to pay it anymore, I would have the best time of my life in terms of paychecks for every other month. The other cool thing about 5K specifically is that people have been talking about sending everyone a 5K bump in place of all of the billions of dollars going to foreign countries for no reason. And you know what? With the amount that is being stopped from being sent out, we might actually get that. I don't think it's going to happen, though. There's too many people who are trying their best to say, no, 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 Americans cannot have their own tax dollars back. It must go to Guatemala. So, we shall see. If I could get that 5K, though, that they're suggesting for every American citizen, I might actually be able to get a good vehicle. I might be able to put a down payment on a house. Heck, even ignoring all of that, maybe I could do something with that and just invest. You know? Not in, like, the stock market. I couldn't give a shit about that. But, like, I could try and make my own business with 5K. I've worked with far less to make more. Yeah, that happens a lot, Selexia. I got some overtime. Hello, good citizen. I could not care less about you.
Greetings to you.
Yes, yes, yes. My first job never really gave me overtime until it got super busy, and then I couldn't stop getting overtime. And then apparently they were garnishing my wages, so I never got most of my overtime pay. It is what it is. And then, yes, I get, about
Greetings.
anywhere between 8 and 12 hours of overtime, for 4 weeks straight, and then no overtime whatsoever for 4 weeks straight. If I could get, say, 20 hours of overtime, per paycheck. Okay, okay. The fair deal. That's it. There it is. A place. I'm going to buy a house here. It's going to happen, and it's not going to be fun. I'm buying every house in this game, and no one can stop me. No one! We shall see. Hello, lady.
You'll always get a fair...
How much do
Can I
you...
interest you in some of my wares? I would gladly let you invest in my... Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Okay. Heck. 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 Heck.
An excellent bargain. You got a great deal there.
Bow is broken. Rip bow. Zo.
A good price for an excellent bargain. You drive a hot... That's a good deal.
Okay, let's move back to weight capacity problems. Oh, I know that feeling damn well. Oh, I know that feeling. I don't believe this is worth keeping. I'm trying to get better boots. So let's just get rid of all these elven boots.
An excellent... That seems a fine transaction.
Let's see. Is there a way to get rid of... I need about... Wait, did I sell something I wasn't supposed to? My weight capacity's gone down. Did I sell something I wasn't supposed to? No. Okay. Wait, this has an effect? Chameleon. Okay. I think I'm going to put the hammer inside a box, buy a house, come back for the hammer, pray that it didn't reset, and just put everything in the house. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Never again. I hate my voice. I hate it so much. And I hate how it sounds recorded, and I hate that I can't fix it. I can't do anything about it. So, I guess I could try and do some professional voice training, but no one wants that. I could try. I could get away with an excuse in this town to get voice training. But,
That seems a fair price.
okay, I've got it down significantly enough that I can just drop the hammer and call it good.
Goodbye.
Nah, it should be fine. As long as I'm fast about it, it won't be an issue. Just need a box. Those are all unfortunately dysfunctional. Actually, hold on. Alright, physics engine, work your magic. Let's go find a box. That looks like the Mages Guild, if I've ever seen it. There might be a box over here. Huh? It's a box! It's a box! Okay, how do I buy a house? Who must I go to for a house? You, good sir.
What do you want? Good day.
Wait, hold on.
What
Directions.
you're looking for?
Where can I sleep?
Home on the water is where the North Wall. What you're looking for? The smith is near the harbor. The general trader is to the east. Be seeing you.
Okay. There's the big chapel right there. That's the Mages Guild. I can try... What time is it? Shit. Okay. Let me go pick up the hammer, set the time again, back to 8 a.m., and talk to people. I'm sure it won't reset during, I'm sure it won't reset during the morning. Oh man, neighbors have been a bit of a soft, sore spot for me. I don't know either of my neighbors. I don't know any of them, actually. Okay, finding a house. But there is a significant benefit in recent times. I used to live in an apartment complex, and I was always terrified that I would get a noise complaint or something.
Well met. Good day.
And so I just kind of kept super quiet. What the heck? I can't even tell. Old lady's luck. Fighters Guild. It could be over here. Castle Bravo. That might be it. This is probably it. Yep, I kind of figured it'd be the Count. Let's see. You.
Regulus Terentius, Count Breville. I'm the Count, and you have no business talking to...
Buy a house.
Really? It just so happens there's a modish shack overlooking the canal. It's not much to look at, but the smell will soon make you forget how ugly it is.
4,000 gold.
Very well. I'll have my steward register. It's a squalid little shack. Oh, and the place is fairly bare. If I were you, I'd head on over to Nilowin at the fair deal and get some furnishings. Or you could always eat off the floor. Doesn't matter to me. Take care.
Wow, he is, You know what? I might not feel bad if I just break into his house one day and steal all of his shiny stuff inside of the cabinets. I'm not saying it will happen, I'm saying that it might happen, and if it happens, it is a very big travesty. Okay. Let's see, that's where I need to go. I probably need to buy some kind of upgrade. For storage, that's how it usually goes with shitty houses.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Okay.
That's a good deal.
Hold on. Oh no, I already get to buy it at base price.
You
Sorry.
got that for us. A fine buck. I let that go to... Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, the shinies! So let me go pick up my hammer. Yeah. Let me go pick up my hammer. I'll check the map. The map will show me where my house is. They said it was a squalor shack, so if I'm being honest, it's probably that thing. Like that's the most likely case. Okay. Yes, hammer! I get to keep the hammer! 5,000 gold. I'm going to hazard a bet. Oh no, that's definitely not it. Hold on. Right. Said it's overlooking the canal. Mages Guild? Must be... Well, I don't see anything further that way, but I can check. Because they said overlooking the canal. No, that's the castle.
Morning.
That's the lodge. It can't be any of these, could it? Unlikely. Ah, yeah, this is my house. Found it. Where are your arms? Somewhere in the deepest depths of the abyss. Because whenever I use the physics engine, say by dropping hammer and picking it up, it no exist. Okay, I mean, it's got storage. That's all I really need after I bought all the upgrades. Let's go dump it in this chest by taking that stuff out, dropping that junk back in. Oh, it's torches. Okay, and then let's see. Heaviest items in. until I'm going to upgrade, which I might take these boots back. Yeah, I'll take the boots back. Curious. Curious is actually fortify strength and fortify endurance. We're going to grab the Curious and the boots. I'll keep the boots on for now, though. Because they weigh only 2 pounds and they're not worth putting away. Weigh one of you, all of you, all of you, all of you. Oh, right. I didn't actually get to read what that Transcendent Sigil Stone was. I'll take a quick look at that. How's my thing? 220? Let's see. Anything else I can dump? I've got this bow. And this bow does a decent amount of damage when it's fully recovered. It's at like 19 damage. But this does more. Yeah. Put that in there. So I've got a bow, a sword, and magic. And I'm not planning on doing any, let's say, alchemical stuff for now. So let's just dump everything by weight. Wait, no, actually I might need those potions. Hold on. No, no, no. Yes. By just dumping all of this over, this has already got me down to 150. So, how are you today, 73 Charger fan? How was work? I want those invisibility potions and you cannot stop me. They're awesome. Nope, those poison apples stay. They weigh nothing and they're so freaking good. Okay, 150. I think I can just keep everything else. It all just doesn't weigh much. And it's all weapon related anyway, so. I could get rid of some of the soul gems. I mean, let's put some of the more expensive ones away. Just in case, but they weigh almost nothing, so yep, that's it. Alright, I've got all of my stuff out. Let's continue! Any advice on being able to talk more often? Okay, so oddly enough, that's not a question for me. That would be a better question for people I know personally. Okay? Because we have the capability of talking all the time. Oh my gosh, yes! Reese's Pieces, I haven't had that in forever. Okay, so we're gonna ignore that. We're going straight back over there. But first, above all else, we're getting revenge on those dumb necromancers in the damn chapel for debating me. Hello, horsey. Goodbye, horsey. No, I want my... Oh, right, I don't have a bow equipped. And I don't have armor equipped. And that almost went really badly. Thank you, game. Vengeance!
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
That's a lie and you know it. Okay, so you've desecrated this place. You've got a mace that isn't worth much. Nice. 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 You. Oh, that's really good. Okay. We can probably just leave this mace. I just emptied my inventory, and I don't really want to pick that up. Man, these... Hold on. I never actually checked. Do human hearts actually have any... They do. That's disturbing. I'm taking them. Dead treasure hunter. Money, 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 money. Chest. Oh, yes. Expert level. Yeah, I'll leave the hammer. I know, it is very shiny. You know, actually, maybe I can just... I'll take it on the way out. That's disturbing. I'm taking them. Yes! I didn't realize that they actually had any kind of functioning value. I thought they were just disgusting additions to some necromancer tomes and stuff, so I never bothered to pick them up. But then I had the sudden realization, mort flesh. So, anyway, let's just beeline it straight for that dungeon, because if I'm right about this, this dungeon contains a whole load of demons, okay? The reason why I was warned not to fight this area by the NPCs is specifically because of... Thank you, I had to look at that for a solid second. I was warned in the quest that there are a load of demons here. Very dangerous stuff. Don't open this. You might release some ancient curse. And I am going to be Pandora. And this will be my box. Oh, it's nothing. I'm pretty sure the auto... Yeah, the auto mod might have caught that. What exactly is... Oh, it's just an imp, okay. Must mean I'm getting close. I've had a lot of issues with bots today. Also, thank you again, Selexia, for earlier. It really did help, actually. What you said. I ran the image through several AI image detection websites. Out of that, 7... Yeah, I searched 7 different websites with that image. 2 of them said it was AI. The other 3 said, sorry, the other 5 said it wasn't. This is not the right place, but I want to get the waypoint, and I'm willing to do anything to do that. Boy! Where's my... You had 4 arrows in you and I only get 2 back? BS. Yes, you still have to sleep to level up. It is unfortunate. There's an Oblivion gate. No, no. Let's focus. It's you again. Oh. Oh. Grand Soul Gem, huh? I do think I should hit that Oblivion gate when I get back, but let's first focus on the things nearby. Yeah, no, the messages are actually quite nice to see. It's like some of them are dumb, some of them are silly, but all of them have some kind of value in a way. Arrow Shaft Cavern. Come on, game. I will break your physics engine just to climb a hill. I climbed to the edge of the world 3 times. I guess if I had to give any solid advice on how to talk more, the easiest answer I could ever give is to always make sure it's about something you like, okay? If you can't figure out what to talk about, the best and fastest way to do something...
What's going on with you?
I hear that the Nords of Skyrim have been warring with the Redoran of Morrowind.
More fighting for the Nords? This is sad news.
Be seeing ya.
Are you guys safe to talk with? Or are you going to hit me the second you see me?
Yes? Beautiful countryside, don't you think? We're just doing a bit of hunting and sightseeing. Not that it's any of your business. Good day.
What? Strange ruins, huh? You'd have to be crazy to go in there. I'm just here for the scenery and fresh air. Be seeing you.
They're lying. They are lying. They're waiting for someone else to go in, trigger the problems that will occur, and take everything for themselves. But yeah, hunting in full armor. Yeah, no kidding. Full glass and Daedric armor. Hello. I managed to paralyze that bear. Okay, well, having a room like this in the first area? Strange. Okay. Damn it, game! I was trying to be cool. Alright, let's play it safe. Open hard lock. You know what? I might just keep that on me. Okay. Last I could see, but Daedric, I love it. I mean, yeah, no, it's very bizarre seeing full Daedric armor out in the open. Almost no one runs it. I've never seen any NPC run it. Like, any, you know, non-hostile NPC. You know, they say this place is dangerous, but so far this is actually easier than most of the ones that I fight. Yeah, it's just animals. Why is it just animals? Like, I've fought... Oh, hey, bear. I thought that was the bear I already killed. Yeah, I know. Being cool with the lockpicking system? How could I? Huh. Right. No, see, I was going to say, out of the last several dungeons I've fought in this type of style, I have fought necromancers, vampires, the occasional brigand or two, a whole slew of undead. And over here, all I'm getting is a bunch of... I mean, I'm not even paying attention anymore as to where I'm going. There's a really good way of mapping... That's gas. That's poison gas. There's a really good way of mapping out these kinds of places and seeing what's important or not. And instead of any of that... Can I kill that? I can hit it, so... This is clearly the quest objective. I guess if there's any kind of statue in this structure, like any of the let's quick save real quick. Bet I'm about to get yanked. With this kind of structure, there's no way I'm not getting ganked. No. Instead of ganked, like, they could lower all of those walls like they do in the other ones. They could do that. But instead, they might lower this wall, and it's sealing something. There's a necromancer humping a door. No, not necromancer. Lich. A lich and his goons that haven't seen me yet. No. I guess if I really want to, I should probably get Grand Ring of Shock Shield. Ooh. I should get detected by the Lich. He'll make it my problem by breaking out of that. Come on. Don't freaking do this to me. Yes. Yes! No, don't bury him! Don't bury him! I want his stuff! No! Game! Please! No! No! He dropped his staff. Greater Staff of Lightning. I knew it! Oh, that's a lot of money. Okay, so that was clearly sealing some kind of probably ancient evil away. Let's be real. Somehow I doubt that single necromancer. Fuck, that's a lot of money. I somehow doubt that single necromancer and lich is all that's wrong with this place. Yep, I see. Okay. Trying to read chat while doing this lock-picking thing is going to be the end of me. Don't do it, Jay. An ancient evil that died to 4 arrows. Oh, I would love to take over... Sorry, the second I started this game, okay? The very second I started playing this, I ran into one of these ruins, cleared out the bandits, and was deeply upset with the fact that I couldn't make it my base. Like, unironically, they should have given me an option to make this my base. Well, that wraith died a very pitiful death. Truthfully, if there's one stat that I am deeply upset in taking during character creation, it was Speechcraft. Gloom Wraith. Yeah, I don't see anything else, so the next path is this way. No, I'm not even joking. The message said that this area had been under siege and was sealed off. In all messages, all of them, I was fully expecting a... Like, unironically, I was 100% expecting a major fight here. I've been ripped off, say the least. Glass Claymore. Oh, that's a lot of money. I don't even need money anymore. I've got I've got like 60k. All right. Might just go. It would probably be far better for me to leave this place and just ignore whatever loot and whatever evil... Ebony Axe? Excuse me? Hold on. Ebony Battle Axe. Okay. And now if I cast this... What do you mean I'm still... Oh, I took off the... Yeah, I know houses are overly expensive. I'm dropping the glass mace. The glass mace was a good idea when I thought of it, when I decided to pick it up, but I knew it was going to disappear if something better came along, and depending on the way out... Wait, that looks like an exit. Elven longsword. How about no? Like seriously, that puts me... Wait, hold on. I might just... Damn it, nope. I'm not even gonna bother. If it's like that. And nope. Oh no, don't get me wrong. I love shinies. I really love shinies. But I need to upgrade my strength. How do I get out? Huh? I missed this one? Like, I know I killed this bear. It's very, very dead. I guess I just really missed it. Oh, right, I also missed this. No, I went straight. Decided to ignore what was down there. Didn't go this way, though. Oh, no, that's just the alternate path. I'm dumb. Let's get out. Wait, what's down here? No. I've not been to this side of the structure? What? Wait. I'm lost. How did I get here? Yeah, that should have been the entrance. So, yeah, there it is. Okay. Well. Clearly they're here to ambush me. Okay? Not even a question. Those two... One of them's invisible right in front of me. I can see it. So this is the boss fight. Not what was in there, but these two. Well, you gave me advanced notice. So... Bow of Lightning. How much charge? No, almost no charge left. Let's, fix that. I only just found out you can do this. It's really frickin' slow, though. I'm not too sure I'm particularly happy about it. Why can't I only do one at a time? I mean... Oh. You know, half is probably good enough. There we go. So I've got my bow maxed. And then if I stick this on the radial menu, and then if I go and select glass arrows, how's my clothing doing? 32, 48, 71. Okay, I'm ready to start the fight.
By the gods, there's a psychopath on the loose.
Better them than me.
Ooh, I see. Okay.
Do your worst.
Where'd they go? Oh, I killed one. Okay. Please, tell me I get to keep the Daedric armor. Okay. I get to keep the Daedric armor! Got a note. And I can't see their sword, or whatever they were hitting me with. Are you kidding me? I don't want to lose their sword to the damn foliage. Let me go dump their stuff up here. There it is. War Axe of Lightning. Back to walking. You know, I didn't want to do this. I really didn't. I really didn't. I emptied my inventory. I made sure that I didn't have as much stuff so that I couldn't possibly do this. And you know what happens? Come on. Give me the chance. Fuck. Okay. There's a staircase up from the other side. Let's just go around. I fucking get ambushed by the idiots. Daedric bow. Actually, you know what? That raises a question. I'm pretty sure I just got a bounty. No, I didn't. Interesting. I would have thought I got a bounty considering the fact that they were screaming about... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I'm glad I did this quest later. So many arrows. Stupid Khajiit. Okay, right. Fuck. Fuck. What am I? Oh. 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 I did win. But is it really winning if I have to walk now? Is it really winning? How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. Okay, well, I guess Walking Simulator is in these days. Can't believe I've done this. Why can't I just, you know what? Maybe there was a horse. Can I increase my walking speed by riding the horse? I will take it, please. I will take this quick detour just to check. Please, where's my horse? You know what? I don't even need to check. I just need to enter and exit again and my horse will respawn. If I can't find it, I know where I can get it. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see my horse. Fine. Yes, I'm gonna take it in stride, but I also want to look inside their chest, the one that they had locked at their camp. Okay, well, I mean, the fact that they tried to ambush me, I'm glad I got the first hit in. Alright, horsey. Wait, did I miss you? I missed a person! You know what? I'm not upset. I'm really not. Maybe I should be, but the fact that I went back for it, good enough. Horse, where's horse? Where's horse? Where's horse? You see horse? I don't know how to call for it. Is there a button that lets you call for horse? I actually don't see the horse anywhere. It was there. And now it's not. Like, okay, from the door when I step out, is the horse to the left, right, or front? Like from that door. Could the horse be up top? I only see naked Khajiit, dead people, dead people. The horse was just a figment of your imagination. This hurts more than anything else. I could totally believe that. Their camp was right about there, right? Don't worry, I don't have to travel 2,600 feet on foot. I just have to travel to Bravil. But that's not much better. So let's see if, there was a camp up here, right? Where was those idiots' camp? What? No, they wouldn't have... Oh, hold on. Inventory. Can you please... Elven arrows. Frick me, I've lost... I've lost my horse, I've lost my mind, and I've lost their dumb camp. I can just TP to their camp later. Not a deal. Alright. Thundercliff Watch. Is that a tower? Saw it when you got out. Let me just check. Thundercliff Watch Oblivion. Yep. Is that a town? Because if that's a place I can sell stuff to. Oh. Nope, it is not. That is a dungeon. That is a very, very interesting dungeon. Okay, well... I guess we need to talk? Wait, hold on. Maybe I can do something... special. Okay. Let's see. You said the possibility of dropping stuff at a teleport point, right? You said that was a possibility and we might be able to use it. I'm going to quick save back at Malada, drop some of the inventory, teleport, dump it in a chest back home, teleport back, and if the stuff is still there, I'll full save. Okay, let's try his idea, because honestly, I have no intention of walking 2,000 feet all the way to the next town when this is my walking speed. So let's just... You get your horse back if you fast travel. True! I do get my horse back if I fast travel. I don't know if I get to keep items if I drop them, though. So what I'm going to do... We're going to do 2 separate experiments, right? Okay? There's a Khajiit right here. So, I'm going to quick save. And the thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill his inventory full of heavy things. Okay? I cast, I'm still over encumbered. He's still got my stuff. Okay. Now, if I teleport to Bravel, dump my inventory in my house chest, teleport back, and continue. I'm obviously going to have to load back several saves worth if I lose my stuff. Okay? It's not even a question, it'll have to happen. So... Because there's an autosave whenever I enter this house, despite the fact that it says red, that's my house. How dare it tell me otherwise? We'll pick up the rest of this stuff when I'm done. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say that some of these arrows are what's weighing me down. Okay. should be enough. And now once I leave this house, okay, and I teleport back, I need to find out if I lose anything. Well, actually, because of how I did it, I would lose basically everything if the body reset and I lost it. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Now if I ride my horse has a walking speed. My horse has a speed. Okay. This does mean that I literally cannot abandon my horse right now under any circumstance. Aha! Here's their camp. Give me a second. The chest. Just the ring. The silver bowl and plate don't matter. Okay. Imperial City, I don't give a heck. Horse cannot walk on water. This is a problem. No, this is a pretty severe problem. So what I will do to solve it is, instead of trying to get back to Bravo, I'll pick up my stuff from there later. I'll just start running the horse back to the Imperial City. Because in reality, that shouldn't take too long. As long as I'm careful. That'll take significantly less time than walking across the lake. And it'll take significantly less time than walking by myself. I will, however, mark this Oblivion gate on my map and run away, since I don't have the ability to take anything, like, to fight it at the second. I will have to go back to Bravo to pick up my main equipment, because I left my short sword, and I believe I left my staff. What on earth is this? Oh, I must be too close to an Oblivion gate still. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Come on, horse. Don't you dare kick me off. Yes. Earn route. Worth the trouble. Come on. Okay, so other things of interest these days. I'm actually severely disappointed with hello, sir. Frozen in time, mindless, none move or speak. You must be level 10 to begin this quest. Duly noted. I am level 10, I don't care. Can I cross here? I can cross here. Hello, you stupid crab. Goodbye, stupid crab. So, the Lilo and Stitch movie actually really upset me, okay? More so than some of the other live-action remakes, because, you know, I thought for a few seconds, I thought that maybe they would do something decent with it, okay? Now, that is foolish because I've not believed in a single one of their live-action remakes. Never. Not once. But in this case, they had Nani casted pretty damn well. Like, I was genuinely surprised with how good they did the casting of everyone. But they made Bubbles, they made Cobra Bubbles the villain. Took away Lilo at the end of the film. And then got rid of Gantu. Like, I get it, they had to get rid of Gantu to make Bubbles the villain. But, like, it completely ruins the entire premise of the film. Like, the whole point of Lilo and Stitch, the whole underlying message that is meant to teach kids was, like, Ohana means family, and, like, family needs to stick together, and a whole bunch of jazz like that. Yes, my victims. Anyway, it just, like, legitimately annoyed me seeing what they did to it. I didn't get rid of the item, did I? I couldn't have, right? The quest item. Hold on, no. Rigmore, set up camp out of sight and keep an eye out for strangers. Mbakano thinks to cheat us as usual, so we'll play it cautiously. Do not enter the ruin until I arrive. We may not need to risk our necks this time. Merrick. Yes, keep an eye on Sarir. He's acting even twitchier than usual. Maybe he finally realized he isn't getting a full cut. But I think he's good for one more job, and he's the best I could come up with for short notice. So I'm being cheated by the rich dude. Yeah, that sounds about right. Not because I think the guy has anything out for me. Certainly, the statues that I've been giving him, he's paying double what the NPCs will normally. But seriously, this game needs to stop with the combat music. I'm not waiting around. Screw you, Spriggan, and screw you, Ogre. Not Ogre, whatever that thing was. Keep forgetting it, it's not important. Ooh. This is Cropsford, huh? Well, this is what's going to be Cropsford, I suppose. Yet another Oblivion gate. It's good to find these, by the way. Apparently, if I progress the storyline too fast, these suckers disappear. And they're like a completely free enchantment. Hey game. I'm 30 meters away from it. Put it on the map already. There we go. What's that? Is that really the only entrance to the Imperial City? Well, whatever. Yeah, I mean, that was like one of the only redeeming things, but even then it's like, it's still heartbreaking to watch a little bit. Grover was way more interesting in the first film. Heck, to an extent, the whole thing just kind of made me upset. It was fine. Kind of the same quality you would expect from any Disney film these days. They've not had a good track record at this point. But like, come on, get on the map. Game, I understand you're loading in assets. It's fine. Good. Okay, how far away do I have to go? Can I just cross here? I'm willing to try. Actually, I think I can. Yeah, I can cross right here. Ha! Take that, game. That back. Only other thing of note was that, I honestly can't tell if it's a joke or not, but I heard a rumor that Jack Black was going to be playing in the Elden Ring movie or something. I mean, the whole fact that there's an Elden Ring movie at all is weird to me, but they capitalize on this stuff all the time, so can't really say I expected anything else. Game? That was a weird glitch. So, the thing is, right, is that I'm not too sure on the casting of him in this. Like, I didn't see the Minecraft movie. I wanted to, but, life got in the way. And I didn't really want to deal with a crowd, like a movie theater crowd full of people screaming chicken jockey. So, that was a me problem. But where is this? I can't take my horse inside the city. I can't. So instead of having to do that, let's go around. Just straight to the market side district. We're going to empty my inventory into the nearest NPC with enough money to purchase this stuff. As cool as this whole Daedric armor set is, it's just going to sit in a chest, or at best, on the floor of one of my houses, and that'll be it. I can't believe I'm still being chased by enemies. Are you kidding me, game? Well, I won't be as soon as I enter the city. What time is it anyway? No, no, no. How dare you? Do not... No. I don't care, Mountain Lion. You can hit me all you want. I'm just going straight through the door. You can't stop me. Ha! Okay. Now I just need to know what time it is, and hope that at least some of the shops are... Nope, none of the... Some of the shops will still be open, but not all of them. Very few. Damn it. I'll still try, though.
Good to see you.
I don't know which shop's open. Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Okay, fine. That should be enough. Yep, that's enough. I just need anyone.
Be happy.
Oh my
Goodbye.
gosh, that's a
Be happy.
You're never around.
Bye.
Okay.
What can I interest you in? Farewell.
I've invested 500 in the shop across the street. Yeah. And they'll buy anything less for 3,000. At less than 3,000. Good. Yep. Let's just go. I know for a fact this works. I've done this 150 times now. I have used it for every single interaction.
A coin for an old beggar.
My apologies, ma'am. I can't. Not right now. Okay. What would you guys like me to see me do next? After I sell my inventory? I'm going to turn in the tablet, obviously, but after that, I've got options. Do you want me to clear some more of the Oblivion gates that I found? Attempt to mass purchase every house in this damn game as fast as I can? Continue the main story quest? Or jump headfirst into the bottom of the map?
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all
Yeah, okay, there we go. I don't think that sells for correct amounts. This one will sell for the correct amount. This weighs too much. Yep, this will sell.
That's a fair deal.
Furious of the Ranger. You know what? I might keep this. I probably won't, though. Let's see. War Axe of Lightning. Goodbye.
That's a fair deal.
Ebony Battle Axe. Goodbye.
That's
Glass
a fair
Curious. Fantastic. Should not have sold the one I was wearing, though. No matter how...
deal. You got a great deal there. An excellent bargain. An excellent bargain.
Pretty sure... Yeah, I'm gonna sell that.
That seems a fair price.
So now all that's taking up my inventory size is probably these 3 items. Yeah. How much is the Daedric Curious as is? Inventory 4,800. So I need to find a store that'll buy that from me, but thankfully that's a non-issue. Let's put the pants back on. I am so sorry. Wait, am I still? Yeah, I'm not wearing pants. I was still right. Hold on. Where? Sir, I think I may have sold you my pants. Hold on. Oh, hold on. No, I didn't. I must have put it away somewhere. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll sell the pants.
Fine transaction.
No pants is better than those pants. Okay.
A pleasure to see you too.
Okay, so, yes. Where do you guys want me to go? Oblivion gates? Houses? Or... bottom of the map? Or main story. Main story is also an option. Forgot about that. The reason why I haven't continued the main quest yet was because things were about to get exponentially more annoying. And if I'm being really honest, I didn't want to deal with that last stream. I wanted to get a few of the Oblivion gates taken care of before that happened. So...
How do you do?
out of the way. I'm dumping the rest of my inventory. I still have to go back for my stuff in the other town. I can probably just do that next, like after stream. Okay. Yep, hold on. So I've just got my lightning bow and my arrows. That's all I need anyway.
courier.
Yeah. Well, since I haven't gotten really any responses, I guess I'll, Let me go waste money. I've got 70k gold. Let's go buy every house I've run into so far.
Speak.
And find a way to waste more money. I feel like I'm about to get robbed or something.
Greetings, Imperial. Good to see you again. Very...
Ah, the treasure hunter. Ah, yes.
Claude Merrick.
I believe a little friendly competition always sharpens the wits. Even more reason for you to get back to hunting for my carving. The Count of Skingrad and I are not social intimates. In fact, I don't believe Janice Hasseldor has any social intimate.
Okay.
Yes, you learned that it is the ruin now known as Malada. Were you able to recover the carving yet? Then I don't understand. Be seeing you.
Hold on. I want to examine it real quick. I know I got it. It's pretty. It is pretty, but it's also a quest item. So I can't get rid of it. I can't leave my inventory till I give it to him.
Ah, yeah. Wonderful. You are indeed a treasure hunter of exceptional talents. Here is your reward as promised. Normally, I would give you a chance to celebrate your success, but I do have another task for you, if you are interested. The carving you recovered from the ladder will be invaluable in my research on the late Aeliad period. This is not quite in your usual line of work, but I hope you can help me just the same. A rival collector has an item which I very much want to add to my collection, but she stubbornly refuses to consider any of my offers. She and I have had our differences over the years, I admit. Now she is taking this opportunity to get her revenge. I believe that you may be able to persuade her to part with the item, where I cannot due to her prejudice against me. Are you interested?
Alright.
Very good. I hope... Her name is Herminia Cinna. She lives here in the Imperial City, in the Elven Gardens district. She fancies herself a student of the Aeliads, although she sadly lacks any aesthetic instinct whatsoever. Be that as it may, she has come into possession of an ancient relic known as the Crown of the Aeliads. Your job is to acquire it for me.
Now, what if I
There is more
take
than
it for
enough gold
myself?
to buy it at any reasonable price. You may keep whatever you do not use as your fee. Reputedly the crown worn by the last king of the Aeliads. It deserves to be part of my collection. Very little is known of him, not even his name. He ruled the last Aeliad city in Cyrodiil during the First Era, 3 centuries after the fall of White Gold Tower. Goodbye.
How much gold did he dump in my inventory? Virtually none. To answer your question, Charger, no, not at this moment. But there were people talking earlier, okay? There was Selexia, Bal, and, of course, Taffy.
What do you... be seeing?
That being said, I'm pretty sure you're the only one left talking at the moment. Everyone else is either lurking or has already left the stream.
Can you spare a coin? Have pity, sir. I I got nothing to eat.
So he lives in the Elven Gardens district, so it's...
What is it, citizen?
Oh, that is the entrance to the Elven Gardens.
You have my ear, citizen. Have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat.
Herminia Sinner, amateur scholar of the ancient elves, dabbler in the arcane arts. How can I help you? The King of Nenalata is the last Ayleid king known to history. True. He appears to have ruled for centuries past the fall of all the other Ayleid kingdoms, if the ancient chronicles are to be believed. But there never was a single king of the Ayleids. Each city-state had its king, and their power waxed and waned over the years. The King of Nenalata was the last, simply because all the other kings had been destroyed or driven out of Cyrodiil. I've been hearing disturbing tales about... You want to buy my Ayleid crown? It isn't for sale at any price. I would think Umbacano would know that by now.
Do I lie? Do I tell her the truth?
Save your breath. He's the only one who knows I have it. He's tried to get it from me for years. I will never allow the crown to fall into Umbacano's hands. He is far more dangerous than you realize.
I'm gonna just say he's a harmless collector.
Far from it. His interest in the Ayleids is not that of a mere scholar. He hopes to unlock the secrets of their magical power. And if you know anything about Ayleid-ruled Cyrodiil, that should make you very uneasy. I'm afraid I don't know for sure. I wish I had a more persuasive answer, but hear me out. The crown of the Ayleids which Umbacano wants is not simply an ancient work of art. It has certain superficial magic powers, true, but its real power is hidden. However, my studies of the ancient text make clear that it is the key to dangerous magical powers which should be left dormant.
Let's say he will not give up.
You're right. Even if I persuade you, he'll send someone else. Someone less amenable to reason. But what if you brought him another Ayleid crown?
What do you mean?
My own research into the late Ayleid period suggests that there was not a single Ayleid ruler, but many. They were a bitterly divided people, with many warlords vying against each other for power. Their ultimate demise was wrought by their own civil strife, at least as much as by the rebellion of their human slaves.
What about this other crown? So, I understand the plan. Like, I'm going to be playing a switcheroo, where I get to keep the money this bastard gave me, while I give him a... Yes, it's not fake crown, but a different one.
My crown, the one Umbacano covets, belonged to the ruler of Nenalata. I've learned of another crown, entombed with the last ruler of the rival city of Lindai. Since Umbacano has never laid eyes on the real crown of the Ayleids, I doubt he could tell the difference. In any case, the other is also a real Ayleid crown, just not the right one. I think we could all sleep better if you brought him Lindai's crown instead of the crown of Nenalata. Here, I happen to have the key you'll need to enter the royal burial chamber in Lindai. I hope you'll make the right choice. I hope you'll make the right choice.
Alright. What's
The
Lindai?
Ayleid city of Lindai was a bitter rival to Nenalata, the city of the so-called last king of the Ayleids.
Now,
Umbacano
I
may
see
not be able to tell the
a
difference
real
between the crown
problem
of
with this
Lindai
logic.
and the crown of Nenalata. It's at least worth a try. I know I don't want to find out what terrible power Umbacano could unleash, using the crown of Nenalata. Goodbye.
Now, the only thing that is different is the fact that you're saying that the crown already had powers. So, by and large, the logic states... Yeah, the logic states... I hope you'll make the right choice. You know, whenever I get told that, it means that there's something deeper going on, okay? Like, for example, when I dealt with the vampire who was telling me to go kill, Roland, because Roland was a vampire, I went there, and I didn't kill Roland, and he asked, I hope you make the right choice. Okay? And when I did, when I went and instead killed the other guy, who was in fact a vampire, it led to a good outcome. Now, in realistic sense, what I want to do most is actually I want to steal her crown and that crown and screw over both. But not in the way that you're thinking. I'm first going to go grab this crown, and then I'm going to go talk to her and ask, hey, does this thing have magic still? Is this thing dangerous? And then I can sell it to that guy. Or I could go take hers and wear it. Because I feel like having my own little crown would be interesting too. So we'll probably ignore that quest for now. Because I'm sure none of you guys want to see me cheese through a dungeon again. Now, there's one last thing I want to do, but it requires grabbing my stuff from Bravo. Okay? Like BioShock with the would you kindly. Yes. Yes, exactly that. It does help when the game has a very specific tell to indicate when something is going either right or wrong. Now, everything here sucks. It just sucks, okay? But I'm grabbing my stuff from the chest. Yes, thank you very kindly. I don't know why the house keeps saying red. It's my house. I do what I want with it. So anyway, I need my pants back. And I also need some of this equipment, okay? So I'm gonna probably have to just... Okay, that's my sword. That bow can just stay. I really want my staff back. Let's see. Glass greaves. I'm currently wearing glass cuirass. How good is this one? Fortify strength and endurance. It would be really nice if I could add multiple enchantments, but I can't. So I'm gonna ignore that in favor of the glass one because it's a step up of 4 defense, which is major in this game. Greaves of movement. No. That can be sold. Boots. Here we go. Okay. So, I don't know yet if I want the boots, but where's the greaves? I'm not wearing greaves? Perfect. Okay. So, greaves and cuirass is perfect for what I need. I don't know where I stuck them. So let me check by going up. Okay, it's not here. I'll leave most of the stuff I need to sell for later. I just need the stuff that will be useful, I guess. So, let me grab my mortar and pestle back. No? No. No. That's going to stay. Gauntlets of Life Sight. No, I don't know if I need that or not. Apparently Life Sight is actually really helpful, but let's see. Glass helmet. Do I already have boots? No, I didn't take a boot out. Boot. These glass greaves are way better. Okay, that should be everything I need. We are now going to utilize the fast travel system to its maximum capacity to do what the title of this stream says and break the game. Now, it's not always guaranteed because of the fact that I'm not going 100%, alright? But it's going to be something close to like 85? 85%. So, I have a house in Bravo. I'm getting a house in there next. Ruma might have a house for me, I can't quite remember. This house is important to me. So I'll check there, not there, and I've already got a house in Anvil. But first, more than anything else, Frost Crag's Spire. I got 2 of the sigil stones from Oblivion gates. One of them, actually, happened to be the Oblivion gate just south of my house. Okay? These orbs, right, let me enchant armor with the specific enchantment that it comes with. Alright? And the orbs are randomized, but you can brick it by, you know, saving right in front of it, and then pulling until you get the one you want. Hello, bestie. You stay there. Be a good flamey. Anyway. Altar of Enchanting. You would think that I need to use this for any of the stuff that I'm going to be doing. And to an extent, yes, I would really appreciate having the ability to, like, say, add a lesser soul and then add feather or something. But that's not important. And neither is this Altar of Spellcasting. As much as I would love to make feather something really useful, like, if I go right here, range, touch, self, magnitude, duration 83, $100 points of fat remover. Okay, I now have a spell that'll let me move. How difficult is this? There's an energy bar, and I don't know what the energy bar means. But I don't use any of these spells, so I don't really care. Wait, to restore health. Hold on. Self. Nah. So anyway, I've now gained myself a temporary magic thing called Fat Remover. And that's going to be put on 3. Yeah, and then that's going back on 4. So anyway, break the game like the like the bread break? Yes. So, inventory. I see 2 Transcendent Sigil Stones, both of which have Chameleon on Self for 30%. Now, I'm going to double check, because I've got a helmet, greaves, cuirass, and boots. Okay? If I remember correctly, I don't have any enchantment on the greaves that are worth using, so it's absolutely a good idea sticking it on the greaves. So, I'm going to hover over the greaves, and I need to put... what's a good name for these sneaky pants? there we go. I now have Invis pants. Now, if I put these on right now, I've now got 30% more chameleon. And if I go to my characters real quick and go to chameleon, I'm at 55% thanks to the Spectre ring. Now, I've got one more of those. So if I go over to my here, I'm currently wearing this, but I could be wearing this. And that's another 25%. And then if I say, you know, because I've got the boots, and I've got the helmet, and the cuirass, so I've got options. It would be the boots or the helmet. Boots are actually really nice, so I would like to change the helmet. Even though it increases willpower and intelligence, I think I can get away with this. Now, how this enchantment works to begin with... Ah, come on. And now I have to figure out which of these two transcendents. That's chameleon. Okay, let's use the helmet. Now, glass helmet, chameleon on self. And I put on the Invis cap. I am now 100% invisible. 110%, in fact. I am 110% invisible. Now, that number doesn't matter. Once it's over 100, it stops mattering, okay? Truthfully, I wouldn't need to go this far if I just didn't have, like, if the Spectre ring was, like, or the cuirass was something slightly different. So anyway, what can you do with over 100 stealth? Well, in essence, there isn't a single NPC in this game that'll detect me now. I cannot fast travel. You know what? No. No. I almost made the mistake. I'm in my giant wizard tower. Let's go use the mega teleporter in my wizard tower. I should not use the regular shit's version. So, Kvatch, Anvil, Skingrad, Coral, and Chirindal. So if I check, that's Chirindal, then that's Bruma, then that's Coral. So I'm going to hit all three, loop back down to Skingrad, and that's 4 houses. But we're starting with Chirindal. Time is it? Let's fix the time. That's the only downside of the instant teleport. If I'm already in the nighttime, what's the point in teleporting like this when I could just, you know, use the fast travel method? And it's, well, it won't pass the time. Like, sorry, while this one is instantaneous and doesn't pass time, the fast travel one would pass time, thus making it actually daytime when I get here. Maybe. Mayhaps. Anyway, it is house time. We are house hunting. I'm getting every house in this game and no one can stop me. Let's see. That's the chapel. Castle Shandal. Right there. I went a bit too far. It wasn't across the bridge, it was up the staircase. Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to DM me, LJ. I trust you. I gotta keep it careful though. Like, please DM me on Discord, not on Twitch. I'm not going to look at Twitch DMs, and I only really check DMs from friends on Discord. So.
What are you? Goodbye.
Oh, come on. Where's the count? There he is.
What can I... Yes, in fact, I do have a home for sale. It's a fairly typical Cheydinhall home. It's in decent shape, although largely unfurnished.
Yes, acceptable.
My steward will draw up the papers for me to sign. Here is the key to your new home. You can find it in the southwest corner of the city. Oh, I almost forgot. Borba Grauzgash at Borba's Goods and Stores will have everything you need to make the place more livable.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
But as it stands now, the place is fairly bare. Enjoy.
Yep.
Bye.
This is acceptable. Goodbye, 15K. You know, it kind of sucks when I rely on video games to get the dopamine rush of actually owning a house, but it is life. And you know what? I actually do like the aesthetic of this town. I mean, it's not the most important thing. Hold on, let me set the quest so that I can find that to my house. That's leading to my house. Where's the general goods store? That's my house. Let's take a look at what it looks like bare. That's fair. I've had, okay, so. Table, fireplace, railing, balcony, bed. Okay. I fix house now. I had too many DMs on Twitter, sorry, X recently. It's not exactly something that I like. I like using it because it's helped me with outreach a little bit, and it's also helped me give updates on my stream schedule and whatnot. But, no more artists. No DMing me unless I unless I message you first on Twitter. Like, heck no.
We've got...
Okay.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Tempting. No thank you. Alright. Lots of money. Let's see. I had 67 and I lost 15k, so 77. So I had 82k. Now I'm down to 67. Let's see how much I have left after all of this.
Bought that... I wouldn't make that pleasure doing business. I let that...
Ooh, wow. Ooh, I just lost like 15k. So that's 30k fixing this house. Okay. Yeah, I can kind of see now that maybe I shouldn't have dropped the money-making scheme of mine so fast. But I can always just do that off stream. It was clearly a very lucrative business considering how much
Take
stuff.
care.
How dare you? Well, whatever. As long as you don't go in my house, I don't care. Let's see how this house turned out. Okay. Immediate storage room. Perfect. A desk. An empty bookshelf. That's disappointing. Ah. Actual storage. Okay. Cupboards. Hallway. Actually, no, this is... That's really well done. Okay. And then more storage, more stuff, and a nicer looking bed. Okay. Yeah, absolutely worth it. Time to lose another 30k. And then complain that I don't have enough for all 4 houses that I was looking for. Okay. Next. Castle Bruma. Teleporting straight to the castle's probably the smarter thing to do if I'm going to just immediately have to talk with people or a house, so... Hello, lady.
I think I know why you're here, but I'd speak to my herald, Tolgan, first. I believe he has something for you. Then return to me.
Good day. I'm Tolgan, herald to Countess Narina Carvane here in Bruma. She requests your company at your earliest convenience. Countess
What's this
Carvane
regarding?
would prefer if you speak to her in person. She also said to present you with this stipend as a taste of things to come. My lady holds court from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. That would be the best time to see her.
Thank you, LJ. 25 gold added to the inventory. I'm sorry, you're trying to bribe me, someone who has over 50k gold in my inventory as I speak, with 25. Alright, the balls on you are pretty damn big, so let's keep going.
The Countess is in attendance.
I've heard much about your deeds from my people in Bruma. I trust the stipend Tolgan gave you whetted your appetite.
Yes, that's why I'm here.
Good point. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Countess Narina Carvane. I assume you've noticed all the Akaviri relics I'm displaying. Well, it's safe to say I'm a collector of sorts. I've invested a great deal of time and money acquiring these bits of ancient history. In fact, I'd be so bold as to proclaim my collection the most complete in all Cyrodiil, perhaps even beyond. Except for one thing. A particular relic has eluded me for many years. Possessing this piece of Akaviri antiquity would make my collection complete. I'm of course referring to the Draconian Madstone. I don't trust... We'll see. I'll take that. I appreciate that will get you some... See? Was that hard? Please hear me out. I've been looking for just the right owner for a special home I have. It's a quaint little house conveniently located just off the main gate.
Uh-huh. Alright. 10k gold? Sure.
Wonderful. I'll have the deed transferred to you. Here is your key.
Alright, good night, Belle. Thank you for joining.
It's located right by the main gate. I've had a look at the place myself.
I see the time, yes.
Inside. Quite barren in there, I'm afraid. I'm fairly certain that Suratan at Nova Roma here in Bruma can acquire the things you'll need to make it look like...
Okay, let's ask
is
this.
A fine bit of Akaviri craftsmanship. Worn like an amulet, this talisman is said to protect the wearer from poisons of any type. The Madstone appears as a snake, coiled around and encircling itself. The eyes of the snake are supposed to be precious gems or some such. Through my sources, I've learned that the last reported location of the Madstone was the ruins at Pale Pass.
Alright.
Are you familiar with the history of Pale Pass?
You know what? Let's not be rude.
Back at the end of the First Era, raiders from the continent of Akavir attempted to gain a foothold here in Tamriel. At that time, the Empire was broken into smaller factions. Raymond Cyrodiil decided to unify them and form an army to repel the Akaviri raiders. The force became known as the Army of Raymond. The two armies clashed in what's now northern Cyrodiil. The Akavir, but their greatest error was marching through Morrowind on the way to their objective and dismissing the response it would garner from Vivek. They didn't count on Lord Vivek forming an alliance with the Trident Kings of the Dreg. From Morrowind, he struck at their rear flank.
Okay.
Not only did this make the Akaviri fight on two fronts, it also cut off access to reinforcements and...
Oh yeah, pincer maneuver in a pass.
Not quite. The army of Raymond knew that the organized Akaviri forces were commanded from a hidden post in the mountains. Rumors placed it in a snowy vale called Pale Pass. That's where Raymond focused his attention.
Okay.
As his forces fought their way across the Gerald Mountains, the Akaviri suddenly surrendered. It was assumed they were overwhelmed and gave up. The only strange part was that the command post and Pale Pass were never found. It was dismissed as a rumor, and the army of Raymond celebrated. It's come to my attention that the post did exist, and it happens to be the last reported location of the Draconian Madstone.
Okay.
Please consider my proposal.
I will listen to you more about that at a later time. I bought a house, and I am intending to look at this house that I did not bother to look at the town about. Because I did not bother to look at Bruma. This is probably where I can buy the upgrades, if I'm remembering correctly from the conversation.
I'm Sura. What can I interest you in?
Okay, I'm at 40k. Holy shit. Oh wow, that's a lot of money that I'm about to lose. Oh.
Come back and farewell.
I'm down to 30k. That's probably the amount of money that it will cost to buy the house in Coral, if memory serves correct. Now, he said main gate. That main gate? East gate, maybe.
May I help you?
Have you ever spoken to John Tisrolis?
What?
I know
What?
him well. I
What?
understand he'll train people to cast illusions.
I get
for a
this
fun.
tiny piece of...
Goodbye.
I get this tiny house when I'm sitting right next to something like this? Oh. Oh, that is aggravating. Okay. Right. Lots of chests, lots of stuff. Absolutely nothing of value is ever in the chests, save for like some food. Basement storage. And then pretty nice bedroom. I assume because of how the house is situated that the heat is kept up here for safety reasons, but it's also underground to keep yourself insulated. Okay, that's nice. We will have to skip Skingrad's house. We will have to do that, because I don't believe I have enough for Coral and Skingrad. So... I already have... No, hold on. No, Coral was different. I needed to get high enough fame level, which I do have now, and I can get the house. It was the same with Skingrad. I needed a certain level of fame in order to gain a house. I'm also allowed completely inside every aspect of Coral Castle, so...
Hello. Fare thee well.
So long as the Countess is not in her room yet, I'm allowed in. Oh. Oh, it counts as trespassing now. Oh, but right. I do not count because I'm invisible! I'm completely invisible! Not a single person can see me! I still think that breaking into her bedroom to ask her for a house is probably going to get me thrown out. So let's do the responsible thing and just pass the time instead of breaking and entering. But you know what? That's the price you pay for making me wait. What book's in here? Nothing important. That's a wolf pelt. Doesn't matter. That's a bear pelt. Doesn't matter. I bet they're all wondering, like, what the heck? Why are things opening and closing? Because they actually cannot see! I am a ghost. Okay, 6 p.m. 8:54 a.m. should be enough to gain access. To be fair, I would probably get to places a lot faster if I didn't bother with the fast travel system. If I just ran, there would be nothing stopping me. Oh, come on. The lady really needs to get... There she is. She teleported.
It is quite nice to... I'm sorry, but I'm listening. Thank you. That will get you... Thank you. How kind. You are. There is a positively gorgeous home for sale right on the main plaza.
I could have swore I already
You'll be
had
hard-pressed
maximum.
to find a nicer home for sale in Cyrodiil. It's a pleasure to have you become a citizen of Coral. I'll take care of the deed. Here is your key. The house is on the main plaza, between the statue and the chapel. The last tenant of Arborwatch has cleaned the place of furniture. I'd recommend stopping by Northern Goods and Trade. The owner, Cednius, should have everything you need. Farewell.
Okay, so Skingrad was the 15k place. This one was 20, and because of it being 20k, my guess is, because of how everything else has gone, the price for the furnishings is also 20k. Which makes the grand total be 40k, which means that I need a approximately metric hecton more. This Northern Goods and Trade. Her. Okay. It's her again. Alright. Thieving Ghost. It is time to become the Thieving Ghost. Alright. How much? Holy heck. 11 things with nearly... Oh man, that's a lot of money. Okay. Bedroom upgrade. Study. Sweet.
You bought that for a song.
Last curry. No, I'm not selling that. Is there anything I can sell? Did I bring anything to sell? I did not. I did not bring anything to sell. Damn it. Okay. I've got hangings. And I've got a kitchen area. Yeah.
Thank you. Take care.
So they can't see me, so I can technically, by all means and accounts, steal from anyone and anything at any time, no matter who. I could also probably kill a guard and no one could stop me. If you guys want me to test that, I absolutely will. Just pick a target and I will either shoot and or steal. Oh, right, my house. So let's see. I'm already out of money, so I can't buy the Skingrad house. Okay, so... This is a sitting area? That... Oh, that's definitely the dining section. Okay. impressive how barren that looks. Okay, bedroom. Is there a basement? That's the only question I have left. So... that's definitely a servant's bed, if you take into account the fact that this one has so much extra stuff, and that's the indicator of a main bed. So this is the servants' quarters. Honestly, I find it impressive that it gets to stay in the same part of the house as the main. Oh, wait, hold on. What's this? Arbor Watch Suite. Oh! Oh, no. This is my room. Clearly. So the other two were servants' quarters. How interesting. Okay. And I assume this is the sitting area. Damn. Honestly? Not bad. Not bad at all. I was a bit worried I wouldn't like the house after spending so much money. And I'm still not done, but it is what it is. Time to find out if there's a basement. Because there's supposed to be 3 levels. Or maybe the middle is the staircase? Yeah, let's assume that the middle layer is the staircase and the servants' quarters, while the suite is the upper floor. Okay. Right, that puts me bankrupt. I think... I should leave it off here. I've got almost everything I wanted to do today done. The only things else that I could have done is possibly continued the main quest line over here. Or I could have... You know, do I end now or do I go for another hour? No, I think I should end here. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me see if my friend, is online. Otherwise, I think I'll just hit the end stream button. But I think we did a pretty good job, you know?
I see you.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Do you ever spend time in the Oak Enclosure?
I've had many meals at the Oak Enclosure. Sure, it may not be the best in all Cyrodiil, but it suits me fine.
Goodbye.
Wow, okay. Yep, time to cheese a dungeon, and also time for bread. Don't worry, LJ, I'll be watching the bread very soon. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Honestly, this has been the most fun I've had in quite some time. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. It'll be more Oblivion. And don't worry, I have the energy next, on Wednesday. Friday's going to be Neptunia, again. We will discuss whether I start streaming more often after Friday hits, and I figure out what I'm planning on doing. See you guys next time. Bye-bye!